Goddess, do you suffer from not enough syndrome? That's the phrase that I've come up with to describe the feeling that nothing you're doing is enough. You're not skinny enough, you're not rich enough, your wellness plan isn't good enough, you're not fit enough, you don't work enough, you don't do enough, you're just not enough. And I'm so tired of hearing women say they feel like they didn't do enough today, that they didn't um, stick to this impossible regimen that they've set for themselves, and just having this horrible feeling of not enough. I have had that over the years, and I've figured out where it came from. And I've done tremendous deep work to resolve it so that I know that I am enough just as I am. And it's my mission to teach you how to know that you are enough just as you are. We're constantly bombarded with images, with messages, with comments, with subtleties, with insults, you name it, on a daily basis, women are told we're not enough. And so, my mission as the leader of the Goddess Power meditation, author of Goddess Power books, leader of Goddess Power retreats, my mission is to help you learn that you are enough. And so, I'm Elizabeth Ann Atkins, creator and host of the Goddess Power Show with Elizabeth Ann Atkins. And my Goddess Power mission is all about helping you. It was born in pain when I turned that pain into power and I began to meditate, journal, create a spiritual lifestyle that's all about empowerment and practical steps that you can take on a daily basis as a modern woman dealing with reality. And guess what? It transformed me from the inside out. I've never felt better. I'm about to turn 59 years old on Saturday. And I'm here to tell you that I've learned some things. I went through a horrible divorce. I lost 100 pounds. I struggled with my identity. I've had career ups and downs. And guess what? I'm here in full effect to help you. So I'm going to dive into all of that, but I want to extend a very special invitation to you. I am about to lead the Goddess Power Retreat virtual version. The Goddess Power Retreat is 4 hours of immersion in meditation, journaling, and practices, worksheets, exercises that I created in my own angst to solve my own problems. And then I put them all in a book. It's called The Bis Tribe, where you activate your goddess power by Elizabeth Ann Atkins. This book takes you on a retreat. You'll be among 22 women on this very unique experience where you learn all of my goddess power activation tools that I'm teaching at my virtual retreat. But very importantly, everything in here is something that I'm going to show you how to use in a simple manner that you can use every single day to change, to know that you are enough, that you can leave in the past any limiting beliefs, any self-sabotaging habits, any belief in what other people or what society in general says you should or shouldn't be. And then you step into your goddess power. You activate this infinite energy within yourself, your mind, your body, your spirit. And I show you how. And then you know that you have goddess energy in you, which is infinite, which is all powerful, and which enables you to step into your self and your life as never before. That means awakening the woman who's stuck inside, feeling small, playing small, feeling scared to speak up, feeling stuck, feeling like the dreams are passing you by. That's how I used to feel. And then I created these tools that I use. And now I speak up. I'm not playing small. I'm not scared to speak up. I am not scared to be who I truly am. So, my mission is to help you live, love, work, play on your own terms, knowing that you are enough. And so I teach all of that. I just finished the Goddess Power meditation. I lead women across the country on a weekly guided energy clearing and meditation that is absolutely magic. The women at the end, the best part is everyone's face looks so zen, like they look so peaceful. And sometimes women like come in agitated or they've had a super stressful day and they're like, and then all you have to do is listen to my voice. I guide you through all of it. And then at the end, they're just like smiling and their whole face is like all the tension is gone and they just look so happy. I love it. I can put the link here. You're welcome to join the Goddess Power meditation every Wednesday on Zoom from the comfort of your home and your device. And it's 1 hour energy clearing guided meditation. Last week, we did a healing meditation, and several women texted me the next morning saying the pain that they had come into the meditation with, gone. One woman who had arm surgery and said she was in pain, she said the pain stopped during the meditation. And so that's a whole nother conversation. Like, I have literally healed physical pain, migraine headaches, back pain with no medication and simply meditation. There's only one letter difference between meditation and medication. And I'm telling you, it really, really works. But back to what we were saying about being enough. You will not only feel like you're enough, but you will feel infinite. You will be exploding with creative power, with visions, ideas, revelations. Your physical energy will burst. You will just feel electrified with inspiration and excitement about who you're becoming and what you're doing. That's what happens when you attend my retreats and activate this energy within yourself by pushing away whatever is blocking you. And I have this really amazing exercise where I guide you through the Goddess Gateway. And this is an exercise, again, that I created during a meltdown. Years ago, I was having a meltdown. Nothing was going right. And I was just crying, sad, stressed, frustrated. And I drew this diagram and this giant piece of paper, and it became my gateway. And from that, I created this exercise that's in the book that I guide you through at my retreats. So listen, this is a virtual retreat, 4 hours with lots of breaks where we're going to stretch and move our bodies and make sure we're energized, but intense meditation, journaling, exercises, conversation with amazing women across the country where you learn from them and you learn from me. And I give you practical tips and guidance and techniques that you can use every day for free that will change you into a whole new person, creating a life that you can't even believe. And very importantly, these tips help you manifest. These tips have helped me manifest 100-pound weight loss, a guest appearance on the Oprah Winfrey Show, my home, my car, amazing vacations in tropical places, amazing relationships, lovers, friends, incredible business opportunities for my company, Two Sisters Writing and Publishing, which I started with my sister in 2016. And in 10 years, we've written and published 70 books by highly accomplished people all across the country, as well as publishing our own books. Um, and so it's super exciting to be the publisher of my own books. And my mother's book, she's a retired judge. Her book we published, and now it's a screenplay. It's called The Triumph of Rosemary, a memoir by Judge Marilyn E. Atkins. And it's about how she really um, succeeded against the odds, racism, sexism, abuse, religious and racial scandals, all kinds of things. And she became a boss. She became the longest serving chief judge of 36th District Court in Detroit. It's a huge court, and she's highly respected. And now there was going to be a feature film about her life. So we're very proud of that. But I want you to know that I am here as your guide. If you've been feeling stuck, if you've been playing small, if you've been scared to speak up, if you feel that you're living down to everyone else's expectations for your life, that means going to the schools that your parents want you to go to, having the career that you feel that you're supposed to have or that your parents told you you should have, marrying, dating, where you live, what you do, how you dress, how you speak, where you go for any religious community. A lot of times we're presented with a template of what our parents or society or religion wants for us as women. We have the power to say no. We have the power to create a life that we want. We have the power to decide all the things about who we are, what we do, and how we live, love, work, and play. And when you come to my retreats, you activate something inside of you where you're just like, no more. No, I'm going to do me my way now. It can be very difficult to unravel from all the pressures that we feel starting as a little girl of being the good girl, of not wanting to make people mad, never being called a bitch, never being promiscuous, all the things that are imposed on us that are supposed to protect us but are really about controlling us. And so my mission with Goddess Power is to help you get that control back for yourself. And when you learn how to use my techniques, you will, because you'll just see things as they are. You'll develop this tremendous awareness that makes you intolerant of all the pressures that people have put on you. The pressure from within to feel better, to feel really good about who you are and what you're doing in life, will override the pressures that you feel from the exterior, from external forces. And you'll be like, nope, I'm doing me now, my way. Unfortunately, a lot of women never reach that point, or they reach their 50s or 60s or even 70s until they realize, wait a minute, I have so much power to be and do as I want, not how everyone else wants me to be. More and more women are waking up to that, and part of it is knowing we're enough just as we are. We don't have to dress a certain way or wear certain makeup or have certain jobs or have a certain marriage or live in a certain place. No, we get to decide. My mission with Goddess Power is for you to live bigger, better, and bolder and manifest your heart's wildest desires. And I want you to be able to build your personal and professional empire that you rule from a throne of power wearing a crown of confidence. That's my motto, and that's what I want for you because I'm doing it. I'm doing it, and it feels so good. It feels incredible. It's all mine. It makes me feel like I'm contributing to the world in a positive, powerful way, that I'm helping other women achieve this feeling. And when we're better, everybody's better. So, how can you learn this? You can read my books, starting with The Bis Tribe, where you activate your goddess power. This teaches you everything you need to know. You can also come to my Wednesday free Goddess Power meditation every Wednesday night on Zoom. I'll put the link here. You can also come to my in-person retreats. My last one was in October at a vineyard in Southern Oregon. 9 amazing women, 4 magical days in a dreamy setting surrounded by mountains. We actually saw 4 rainbows in one day where I led meditations and energy clearings, and we did the exercises from this book. And we went on nature walks, and I hired a chef who created this incredible menu of super healthy, high vibe meals. And it was just absolutely blissful and transformative for the women who attended, many of whom said that they've been to many retreats and this was nothing like anything they'd experienced. And they stepped away with newfound power, confidence, and courage. And then you can also attend my Goddess Power virtual retreat, which is going to be Saturday, August 8th, the Lionsgate portal, when the astrological energies are super primed for you to manifest and change. I'll put the link here. There's an early bird special. It's going to be 4 hours of transformation, of incredible, unique experiences, of sisterhood with amazing women across America and beyond, and the guidance that I will give you with energy clearings, meditations, and the exercises that I offer. And so I hope you can join, because guess what? What will inspire you to join is the feeling of being sick and tired of feeling like you're not enough. Scrolling through social media, seeing images and messages and videos and pictures and all the things that make us feel like we're not thin enough, fit enough, organized enough, our house isn't aesthetic enough, that we're not sticking to some kind of wonderful skincare regimen that takes 3 hours to do every night. There's always a new message, and they're always moving the goalpost. It's unfair. And if you look at the bottom line, it's about control, it's about money. Because the more we feel like we're not good enough, the more products we'll buy, services we'll buy, injections that women are getting, Botox and diet shots, and um, all the things that they're doing to try and achieve a certain look or size or status. No, you get to decide. It's up to you. It's not to all these people on social media or your family or society or religion. The magic that happens in my Goddess Power community and events is that you shut out the noise. You unplug from all of that chaos and you go within yourself. You go within yourself and you listen. That's where you're going to hear your goddess voice. Now, when you read the book, you'll see that I've made up all kinds of words and phrases to describe my own experience and how I can teach it to you. So your goddess voice is that inner voice. Many women's inner voice is vicious, mean, incessant. My inner voice used to be my inner critic. My inner critic used to be so mean. She would look at me. I would look at myself in the mirror when I was struggling with my weight, body image, food. I was addicted to food, specifically sugar. It was my drug of choice for many, many years. I would look at myself in the mirror at the gym or at home, and I would say, I would hear my inner critic say, "You fat, disgusting cow." And I felt this tremendous sadness when this inner critic would be so mean to me. But now that doesn't happen. I look in the mirror and I just love on myself. I feel great. And even on days when I don't feel that I look my best, this is me. I love me just as I am today. It took work to get to that point, but I want you to be able to do it because I have literally rewired my brain. My thoughts are different. I'll give you an example. Used to be when I was stressed, my first thought was, get me some ice cream, as much ice cream as my stomach will hold. And then as soon as that bloating goes down, I'm going to eat some more. Well, obviously, that made me gain weight, feel horrible, have a sugar high and a sugar crash. All that sugar in my system just made my moods all over the place. I was filled with guilt, shame, more disgust with how I felt, the dread of trying on my clothes because of the weight gain from eating all those calories. And now, when I'm stressed, my first thought is I need to meditate. I need to clear my energy or my chakras, and I need to go to the gym. I need to take a walk. I need to do yoga. Those are my first thoughts. It's not food. It's certainly not ice cream. I don't eat any of those things anymore. I rewired my brain with the tools that I use every day, my goddess power activation tools. I do not have food noise. My food is on autopilot. I eat a super healthy regimen. My exercise is on autopilot. It's a non-negotiable part of my day. And all the other self-care things that I do, not for proving on social media that I have the perfect aesthetic for all the things. It's that sleep is a top priority. I get my 7 to 8 hours of sleep so I can be in my genius zone in the morning as a writer, as a publisher, as a book coach. And so it is possible to change the way you think. And there's no effort. Like I said, it's autopilot. It has my brain is rewired. It thinks differently around things that used to be tremendously difficult for me. And so when you rewire your brain using the goddess power activation tools, you'll hardly recognize yourself at times. And then it'll just become your new normal. Your new normal. That you eat certain things and you don't eat certain things. You do certain things and you don't. I don't even drink alcohol anymore, and I don't miss it because it's not in my best interest, physically, emotionally, health-wise. And so I want you to be able to have this power to make decisions like this that make you feel great with no FOMO. And I want you to march to the beat of your own drum, blaze your own trails. This past holiday weekend, the July 4th weekend, I stayed home in my genius writing zone, creating, and I was all alone. I couldn't have been happier. I did not want to go to a barbecue or a fireworks or any kind of party. I wanted to do me unapologetically. I was in absolute bliss from morning until night. I didn't want the days to end. I was so revved, electrified in my creative zone, creating content for you to step into this power yourself. And so to not have FOMO, to not have peer pressure, because certainly people are like, aren't you going to some parties? It's 4th of July. Why are you staying home? No, that's what I wanted to do. And I didn't feel one single pang of regret during it. I was happy as I could be at my desk, making magic happen with my fingertips on the keyboard, period. So I know what's best for Elizabeth. I know what's best for me. And that's why it's not hard anymore to say no. I say no. When you use my goddess power activation tools, you easily say no. That doesn't align with me. I don't have the time, energy, or desire to give to that. You also learn to set boundaries. Boundaries about who you let into your life, if they're not multiplying or adding value, they're out. And if it's someone that you have to deal with at work or in your family, I teach you tools where you can erect a shield, an energetic shield around yourself, around your mind, around your energy, around your emotions, so you become indifferent, non-reactive. It really works. I learned that during my terrible divorce. I was experiencing verbal abuse, and I learned through my goddess power activation tools, specifically meditation, that I had the ability to erect this dome of energy over myself, impenetrable dome all around me, supernatural force field of protection. And so when this person would say stuff to me or look at me a certain really mean way, it was like ping, ping, ping on my dome, not coming in. My dome is impenetrable. I have a supernatural force field of protection around me. So whatever that person was saying or looking at me mean, no, it just pinged off. It works. You can use it anytime. And so I want you to learn these techniques. They are life-changing, and they're all yours for the taking at the Goddess Power Retreat, the virtual edition, on Saturday, August 8th, 2026, from 1 to 4 p.m. No, 1 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And then that will be, for Pacific Time, that will be 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. Pacific. It's on Zoom. I know it's a summer Saturday, but if you want to do it out in your garden, patio, deck, on a boat, wherever you're safe, but you can still be outside, do it. I will be right here on this screen talking to women across America and beyond, guiding you through the Goddess Gateway into a life, into a self, into a career, into wherever you want to go on your terms. Like I said, it's my mission to help you live bigger, better, and bolder and manifest your heart's wildest desires, creating a personal and professional empire that you rule from a throne of power wearing a crown of confidence. That's my motto. That's my promise to you, Goddess. I want you to join me at the Goddess Power Retreat on Zoom, virtual, 4 action-packed, intensive, interactive hours where you are going to step in, possibly feeling not enough, and step away knowing that you're not only not more than enough, you are unstoppable. You can do it, Goddess, because you have the power. I hope to see you on August 8th. I'll have all the links here. See you soon.